welcome or welcome back to the stream. It's Thursday. Yay, that means tomorrow is Friday. Did you miss me? Did you miss me on my 2 days off? I went to go have Japanese on Tuesday, but it was Lunar New Year Day, so the Japanese restaurant was closed. So I went to this Thai restaurant instead, and I drank 2 beers. That's a true story. That's a true story. I really enjoyed the entrees, but the main was like, you know, it was whatever. It was really, really hot. It was like 35 degrees, like after the sun, as the sun was setting. I was like, fuck this. So I got a Thai beef salad. But yeah, the best part was the entrees. I got chicken curry puffs. And how's your streamer weekend? What do you mean? I don't understand the question. What? My streamer weekend? Oh, my days off. Yeah, I was just telling you about it. You confused me. The wording confused me. Sorry, I'm dumb. You guys know I'm not very smart. Come on, bear with me. Yeah, so I was telling you about what I was doing. I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, I had chicken satay skewer thingies and they were very nice. And chicken curry puffs and they were very nice. Yum, 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 yum. And I saw a rainbow. So that was exciting. I went to the gym last night. But that was not exciting. Yeah, it wasn't fun, but I went. So good for me. Good for me. Look at me taking care of myself. Amazing. Amazing stuff. All right, well, let's get into the stuff. Click, clock, clock, clock. Let's do the spelling bee. If you hear any noise in the background, that's Nori. She's like, I don't know. She's having one of her like autism tantrums. I don't know. Apparently like cats can't be autistic, but Nori's definitely autistic. Apparently all cats have like autistic traits. Like if you observe the traits that cats have in humans, you would be like, that's an autistic human. But apparently all cats are like that. But she's like, you know, she's very, 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 I don't know, man. There's something going on there. There's something going on with that little baby, and that's okay, you know? She does what she can. All right. The letters are A, H, C, E, I, T, and we have to use the letter M, and it has to be at least 4 letters long. Hello, Zappin. What's up? Machine. Oh no, there's no N. Uh-oh. Not a word. Maintenance. No N. Matcha? Yeah, that should take that, because all the hipsters... I remember a time when people didn't know what matcha was. And now, like, every little... Why do all women have a hive mind? Why do they all, like, do the same? Like, we're all doing Pilates now, and we're all doing this, and we're all doing that. It's like, why don't you just do this? And then if, like, you're not like that, and you just do the stuff that you enjoy, they, like, talk about you behind your back. Anyway, that's my observation. Oh, wow, Mathematic finished it. Matcha is so Melbourne core, so Nam. The first time I heard someone say Nam, I was like thinking like, you're not like 70 years old. You didn't fight in the Vietnam War, dude. What are you talking about? Because whenever like, I always say I'm having Nam flashbacks if someone brings up something disturbing, I'm like, oh God, don't say that. You're giving me Nam flashbacks. But now like, yeah, I don't know. It's very, very, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I just honestly think that like so many, especially like the girls that are on Instagram and stuff all day, they're just like so susceptible to marketing. Like you could tell them to start drinking arsenic if like you put it in like a nice cup and you had like a girl wearing like Lululemons or whatever, telling her to put some arsenic into her chai latte every morning. Like, you could just package it anyway. Like, there's just like a whole cohort of people that are just so susceptible. Like, let's all go get lip filler. Now we all look like ducks. Now everybody's dissolving their filler. Now everyone has to go get facelifts because they put too much filler in their face. And it's, I don't know. It's just like a whole thing. It's like, what is happening? Everyone needs to calm down. Anyway. Yay. Let's see. Do I know the story behind the Lululemon name? I do not. I do not. Is there someone called Lulu who is a lemon? What's the story? I actually have no idea. I can say with my hand on my heart, I own 0 Lululemon stuff. I rock a lot of Adidas when I go to the gym because, you know, I'm a Slav. I like to squat. I like to go to the gym in my Adidas, you know. I have some cute little Adidas crop tops and stuff like that I wear to the gym. 6A is lady. Let me get to it, Mr. Sharky. Hello, crazy fox lover. Alright, you got yourself a deal, one across. Island porch. Luck be my lady tonight. Oh, yeah. My lady. It doesn't fit. Oh, luck be a lady. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble, Sharky. It's okay. I just hadn't even read the things yet. The owner legit hates a certain race who can't pronounce it. So she added as many as she could to make it hard for them to pronounce. Who can't pronounce L's? The Japanese? Does she hate the Japanese? She Korean? Like, I guess if like you're Korean or, I mean, they bombed us. The Japanese did bomb us in World War II. But that was only because the Americans were here. They literally only bombed us because we had like 200,000 Americans here. It's a guy? Wait, a guy made Lululemon? What the heck? Dude, I don't know. Atlantic City director Louis. Grace of Will and Grace. Don't know. Leafy side dish. Probably a salad. Firing on all cylinders. Unlike me. But is that who they hate? Do they hate the Japanese? Because that's like, the Japanese have done some really, really, really good PR since like the 1940s, right? We're like, oh, they're so cute. Look at their animes. Look at Hello Kitty. Look at, oh, just Asians in general. I love Asians. Asians are like my favorite. I love them. Maybe it's because we're in Australia and we all know so many Asians and we have so many Asians here and like we're so close. He finds it funny how they pronounce it. That's fucked up, dude. It would blow his mind to see how many Asians have thick Australian accents, I reckon. I think that would blow their mind. I would just send them a compilation of soup server. Handy person, adept at home improvement, briefly. Handyman? Doesn't fit, but... A Tibetan monk. If I get a chance, I should look into his other media shit. He's actually so unhinged. Yeah, I honestly have never looked at Lululemon other than to like, if I see a person wearing Lululemon, I can usually clock them as like, oh, that person would pretend to be my friend and then bully me behind my back and say that I'm weird. And like, oh, why do guys like her? Look at her. She's so weird. Nya, 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 nya. And they would be like that type of person. I don't know. When I see someone wearing that, I'm like, all right, I would just wear my Adidas to the gym and just worry about myself, you know? I just worry about myself. Whatever. The main person that I like hang out with now is like my brother, and that's on Instagram. We just send each other unhinged reels that we see. We're like, oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. And yeah, that's used to work with a Japanese guy. He totally mangled your name, but it was very adorable. Yeah, like I have sounds in like, because I've been learning Korean for a few years. I have had sounds in Korean that like I had to really like learn to like roll my tongue or like put my tongue on the roof of my mouth or whatever when I said certain sounds. Like it was really, really, really hard to do. But yeah, like only babies can like have all the tones and all the sounds. And as you like grow up and you focus on one language, because most people have one language, right? I have two. I have Czech and English. You kind of lose like, don't forget to like the stream. Oh yeah, don't forget to like the stream, guys. They are so cute and respectful. Yeah, I mean, they're just people. They're just people. They're just people like anybody else, you know? Some of them are really cool. Some of them are assholes. Some of them are really funny. Some of them are, like, really uptight. They're just people. Like, Dragon Boy. What's up, Dragon Boy? Alright, let's... You got yourself a deal is probably sold. An island porch. What's an island porch? Atlantic City Director Louis. You know 2 languages, Australian and English. I know. What do I know? I used to know heaps of Arabic. I can still understand a lot of Arabic, but I can't like remember it to recall it. But I learned Arabic for like 7 years in primary school because I went to Granville Public and we learned Arabic there, so... And also everybody spoke Arabic, like everybody spoke Arabic. Most of my friends had Arabic as a first language. So that was, yeah, that was just, you know, something that I picked up as well. And my grandparents are Czech and my mum is also Czech. Obviously, that makes sense. Because my big sister's really disabled. And when I was a kid, she was in hospital a lot because they were trying to like stabilize her condition. So I used to hang out with my grandparents and they only spoke Czech and they would speak Russian as well. Like they would have lots of Russian people over to the house for totally non-sus reasons, guys. And yeah, so I could speak a fair bit of Russian, but I still can, like, I can speak some Russian, but not like, I don't know. It's, you know, it's not great, but... A Tibetan monk. A llama? The Dalai Lama's from there. I reckon it's llama. Oh, hello, Ricochet. Good to see you. Ricochet's in here with his cowboy hat on, guys. I like to imagine that you're wearing it in real life. When I say non-sus, look... My grandpa used to work for the Russians. Let's just say that. He's long since deceased. So I can probably say he used to work for the Russian mob, okay? He's been dead for a while, so I feel like any statutes of limitations anyway it wouldn't matter because he's dead. What are they gonna do? Dig up? No, he was cremated. What are they gonna do? My baba put his ashes in the ocean. What are they gonna do? Like reconstitute his body out of the seawater? Like at this stage, it's fine. I can say it, but yeah. This was like out of a little fibro shack in like Fairfield West. If you're from Sydney, you know, yeah. Actual mafia princess? Oh yeah, more than you know. I'm not gonna say any other stuff, but more than you know. They're coming from me now. No, they're not. They're not. I'll tell you what, all of those people are actually really, really nice as long as you just know them on a superficial level. I'll tell you, like, all of the bikies that I know and stuff like that, like, they just, like, consider me, like, a nice, friendly person. And yeah, and I just don't get involved like with them on a deeper level, and so then everything's cool. With people like that, you really don't want to get close to them. You really don't want to. You just want to know them, so they're just like, oh, that's a nice girl that I talk to sometimes. And then that way, if anyone, like, I was crying one time when I was like 19 because like this guy was like really, really mean to me. And I had people from, I won't say what organization, but I had people offering to like bash him. And I was like, no, because this guy was like in Penrith and they were like, oh, like, you know, we'll fuck it. Like, we'll tell us where he lives. Like, we'll fuck him up. And I was like, nuts. No, I don't want to get involved in that. And also I don't want to owe anybody favors, but yeah. So that's, you know, if you're just friendly to people and you're just a nice person, like those people will always have your back. So if you need, like, you know, if anything ever happens to you, they'll fuck people up for you. But you don't want to get any more like, do it yourself. I was like trying to make it work. I was like, what could it be? Maybe this is Adler, because that's just something that fits. Alright, what could this be? Soup server. What's a soup server? Trying to think like... You'll go talk to your local biker gang and ask? Yeah. It's a good idea. What could go wrong? A ladle? Oh, I was thinking of like a person. I was thinking of like a person because I know in America they call them like servers and stuff like that. I was trying to think of that. Anyway. Oh, a lanai is an island porch. Oh, like in your kitchen. No? No, I think that's like an American thing that they have in Florida, right? Where there's like pools, like where they have a lanai and they have like a pool or something. I swear I've heard someone talk about that who was like American. I don't know. Anyway. Something I'll never have to worry about. All right, guys. Connections time. The local biker gang protects your town Christmas tree from vandals. That's super cute. That's really cute. Yeah, like there's heaps of them that are actually nice guys, right? You just don't want to get on the wrong side of them. Like I know a lot of them like raise money for like children's cancer charities and like things like that, and like donate like a lot of like stuff to like you know, children's charities and stuff like that. So like, you know, just because you like to do crimes sometimes, it doesn't also mean that you're not a good person. All right. The game is connections. There are 16 words. There are 4 categories. We don't know what those categories are, so we need to group together 4 words that might have a connection and guess. And if we guess correctly, it will tell us what the category is and why those words were connected. Let's go. Ooh. Shush. Peeps. Poker. Disco. Stew. Oh, disco stew likes disco music. Shovel. Braise. Basket. Bellows, boil, John Travolta, tongs, dye, platform shoes, eggs, sear, and polyester suit. All right, we got John Travolta, we got platform shoes, we got a polyester suit, and we got disco. I can't remember what the movie is, but it's something with John Travolta to do with disco. It's like got the Bee Gees in it. I don't know what the movie is because like I'm not old enough. Saturday Night Fever, that's the one. I couldn't think of what it was called. But I just have yeah. Anyway. It's bringing up some childhood trauma. You know when your parents want to watch like heaps old movies and you're like, oh, this is so dumb. Save me. That's what it's giving. But I wanted it to be like Disco Stew likes disco music. Because everything is a Wednesday morning hangover. What were you doing on Wednesday night? On Tuesday night? I don't know. I don't know what day it is. All right. Poker, bellows, tongs, and I'm thinking of like a blacksmith. Poker, tongs, bellows, and I don't know what is a bray. Is that something to do with horses? I feel like that's like a horse thing. If it is, that could be the one. A shovel for coal? Yeah, possibly. But what's a bray? I just don't know what a bray is because I feel like if that's to do... Because blacksmiths used to make like stuff for horses primarily back in the day, right? Like horseshoeing and stuff like that. I feel like. Bee Gees' old house is kind of near you in the same state. Ooh. Aren't the Bee Gees Australian? Are you Australian? I can't remember who's Australian, who's not. Oh yeah, you're Aussie, I think, right? A bray is like a neigh. It's the sound they make. So maybe it's shovel. Let's see. Fireplace accessories. Well, maybe the fire wasn't for blacksmithing, but still, it still applied, so that's alright. Alright. Kind of Australian, they were born poms. Oh, okay. Well, we'll forgive them for that. It's not their fault. It's not their fault they were born in the UK. You know, some people were born in the UK and they became Australians later on, and that's okay, as long as they don't have the accent or the culture. Eggs, dye, basket, Easter. Yeah, that makes sense. And there's one more. We gotta have one more. Peeps. Let's think on it for a little bit. Let's think about it. I think you're onto something though. We just gotta... So many kids you went to school with born in the UK and their parents came while they were babies. Well, I think you're pretty Australian as long as like you, like if you at least went to primary school here, right? I think there's a point where you're too British, right? Like, I think there's a point where you can't undo your Britishness. Yeah, so just don't reach that point and then you're fine. As long as you come out here earlier. They would never seem to break the accent at your school somehow. Ugh, so annoying. Stew. Boil. Oh, I think these are going to be homophones for cooking. Stew, boil, braise, and sear. Look what I did. Ways to cook something. Basket, eggs, peeps, and dye. Sometimes you just got to read them out loud because they don't make any sense. But that was perfect, guys. We are perfect. Look at us. Look at us. We are so perfect and the best. Yay. If I remember hearing no hat, no play at school, that's Aussie enough. Yeah. Oh, I have a question. I was wondering if this was only at low-income schools or like all schools in Australia. But did you have a thing where you had to prove to the teacher that you had like that you brought lunch to school? Like, did you have like lunch inspections? Because I was wondering if that's just because like I went to a school in like a very low socioeconomic area, and that's why like they would check to see who had lunch. And the only way like you were allowed to not have lunch is if it was Ramadan and you were fasting. I'm just wondering. Anyway, let's play Wordle. Your school did not care. You were at a private Catholic school and that didn't happen. Yeah, I'm thinking it just might be a low income thing because sometimes when I bring up things from my school that I thought were normal, my friends that like are like middle class or like from wealthy families or didn't grow up in like the western suburbs are like, what? And I'm like, oh, okay. I thought that was normal. All right, we got an I and an O. Maybe it's Idaho. No, the O's in the wrong place. You were at a public school and you had them? Yeah. Did you live in a rich area? Horse? It's got an I in it. Maybe horsey? The tuck shop ladies brought a salad and ham sandwich for the kids who with bad lunches. Oh, I don't mean like a quality control. I know that's something that they do now. Like there's certain things you can't give your kid for lunch. Like you have to have healthy lunches. I don't mean like a quality control. I just mean like if your parents sent you with anything to eat at all. Have I played the Daily Horsel yet? I don't even know what that is, sir. All right, we're looking for something with... Ooh, noise. That's a good one. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Maybe it's hoist. I think that's how you... Guys, look at it. I did it. Guys, look. Look, I'm getting smarter. Either I'm getting smarter or Wordle is getting easier. Bad lunch, you mean a pack of chips? Yeah, it didn't matter what lunch we had. We just had to prove that we had lunch because otherwise, like, it was especially like a school where there were a lot of like, reports made to child protection, right? Because we were all considered high-risk kids because we came from lower socioeconomic. So, like, you know, if they noticed kids coming in with, like, dirty uniforms and unbathed and, like, not having lunch and stuff like that, it was, like, something that they would keep an eye on. Hello, Emoiso? What's up? All right, it's rattle time. Ugh. Let me reposition myself on my princess chair. That's what we're doing. All right, we are looking for something with 5 letters. We don't know which clue we're answering yet. All right, clap something in the next episode. Something to clap and reveal the secret message. I hope the answer's chlamydia. Add an eye to clap, an anagram to get a pastry. Body parts used to clap. Cheeks or hands? I thought it was going to be cheeks. Do I know the song called Kyurin? Sounds Japanese. No, I don't. Hand something in the next episode. Something to hands and reveal the secret message. Add an eye to hands and anagram to get a pastry. Change the first letter of hands and bigram 2 letters to get something one does naked. Blank? I don't know. Drop a letter from hands and anagram to get an underwater creature. First word in a speech by hands. Place setting hands. Swap the last 2 letters of hands to get a set of principles. The first 2 and last 2 letters of hands together make this term that describes most colleges, where hands people are from. With 6 letters. Danish. Oh yeah, that's a pastry. Danish something in the next episode. Something the Danish and reveal the secret message. Change the first letter of Danish to a bigram, 2 letters, to get something one does naked. Drop a letter from Danish and anagram to get an underwater creature. First words in a speech by Danish. Play set in Danish. Oh, there's a Shakespeare play that's set in Denmark. Which one is it? Denmark something in the next episode. Something to Denmark and reveal the secret message. Did you know that the Queen of Denmark is from Tasmania? Did you know not crown princess anymore. She's the queen consort. Anyway, the queen of Denmark, Mary, I don't know, her name used to be Mary Donaldson. She's from Tasmania, and she met the king of Denmark at a pub during the Sydney Olympics. Did you know that? So ladies, always make sure you look good when you go to the pub. You never know, there might be a foreign royal there, and you know, I mean, you could get unlucky, and like you could get really unlucky like Meghan Markle and like accidentally marry someone like Harry. Imagine if you were married to Prince Harry. Apparently she thought he was a billionaire. She didn't realize like he was only worth like, well, only, it's a lot of money, but she didn't realize he was only worth like 20 mil. So she was like, oh, okay, I'll just hook up with this dummy. And now she's stuck with this moron. And her kid, imagine marrying a dummy and then your kids are like dummies. Oh my god. Denmark something in the next episode. Something that Denmark and reveal the secret message. Change the first letter of Denmark and bigram 2 letters to get something one does naked. Drop a letter from Denmark and anagram to get an underwater creature. First words in a speech by Denmark. Play set in Denmark. Swap the last 2 letters of Denmark to get a set of principles. The first 2 letters and last 2 letters of Denmark together make this term that describes most colleges. It's not Othello. What is it? It's not the Merchant of Venice. That's set in Venice. It's not Hamlet. That's Scotland. There's one that's set in Denmark. What the fuck is it? You think it's the underwater sea creature one? It might be. No, it's Hamlet. It is Hamlet. Hamlet something in the next episode. Something the Hamlet and reveal the secret message. Change the first letter of Hamlet to a bigram 2 letters to get something one does naked. Ooh. Drop a letter from Hamlet and anagram to get an underwater creature. First words in a speech. Oh, to be. To be continued in the next episode. I need to brush up on my Shakespeare, dude. I used to know everything about all of the plays, and now they're just all mixed up in my mind. What's the Scottish one with the witches? That's not Hamlet. Fuck. Anyway. Something that continued and revealed the secret message. Change the first letter of continued and bigram to get something one does naked. Drop a letter from continued in anagram to get an underwater creature. Swap the last two letters of continued to get a set of principles. Oh, co-ed for that. Macbeth. Fuck me, I'm dumb today. Swap the last two letters of continued. Oh, wait. The first two letters and the last two letters together make this term that describes most colleges. Co-ed. Alright. Something that co-ed and reveal the secret message. Change the first letter of co-ed to a bigram, two letters to get something one does naked. Drop a letter from co-ed and anagram to get an underwater creature. Swap the last two letters of co-ed to get a set of principles. Oh, a code. Break the code and reveal a secret message. Change the first letter of break to a bigram, two letters to get something one does naked. Streak. Drop a letter from streak and anagram to get an underwater creature. Skate. Oh yeah, that's a fish, I guess. Did you see how good Australia's been doing at the Winter Olympics? Like, how does Australia have multiple gold medals at the Olympics, guys? Holy shit. That's nuts. I don't know. We're just good. We're just good at shit, guys. We're just good at shit. Not me. When I say we, I mean everybody. I'm like the person that's like bad at every single sport. So I'm like the exception that proves the rule that Australians are like really good. Are we beating Canada? Suck shit, Canada. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's so funny. I don't know why. I love that. Are we really? That's amazing. How many golds does the Czech Republic have? Because I was going to watch the ice hockey. Because we're good at ice hockey. Czech Republic. Gold. Medals. Oh, they got 2 now. They didn't have any last time I looked. Awesome. How many does Canada have? I'm so petty. Medal count stands at 14. It doesn't say how many gold they have. I think they're skewing the results. Canada Republic. Who do you think will become a republic first, Australia or Canada? I feel like Canada are way more like royal family cucked. You know what I mean? I feel like they're more like monarchy cucked. Because I feel like if Australians got presented with a good alternative, because whenever like an Australian republic's gone to a referendum, it's always been like a shit alternative government that nobody wants to vote for, right? But if they actually put something to like a system of government that we all wanted to the vote, I reckon an Australian republic would get through. Canada has 4 gold. Oh, I think they have more than us now then. But their whole country is literally an ice cube, so sort it out. If we're even like catching up to you, you guys suck. I saw a girl win, when I was at the gym last night, I saw a girl win a silver medal for like ski aerials. And the other girls that placed, like the gold and the bronze, were both Chinese. It was really cute. Okay, so they've got one more gold medal than us now. But we literally live in a giant desert, Canada. Sort your shit out. You suck. You suck. Get good. Get good, Canada. You freaking poo heads. Anyway, if you can't tell, I've had some run-ins with some Canadians before. I'm a petty person. I never forget, guys. I never forget. Nah. If you're Canadian, you're probably cool. You're probably cool. I don't hate you. Yeah. I don't know. Look, I'm just a petty person, okay? I'm just a petty person. Alright, it's not cat. Let's try kebab. So the smaller the number, the closer we are. So as our guess, we're guessing a word. Twitch might take you down for saying poo heads. Dude, that's the most benign insult ever. Alright, city's pretty close. Try horse. Ooh. Alright, we got city. Let's try street. Nope. Let's try building. Nope. Alright, let's try people. Why is it giving us city that high though? Park? Okay, park's pretty high. Let's try forest. Low. So park's high, city's high. Try infrastructure. Although street was really low. Okay, that's really low. I don't know. I got nothing. Okay, office is really high. Employee, not that high. Alright. Our highest word is office. It's 38. Let's try accounts. Oh, microphone? Oh, am I all good? Okay, office is our highest one. I wonder why. Try accounts. No. Cubicle? No. Why did it like office? Maybe it means office like a politician. Maybe it means a different kind of office. Okay, maybe it doesn't. Work. Job. Building? Do we have that? Yeah, we had building. I guessed it as one of the first words. It did not like a parking. Okay, office. Maybe it's like furniture. Desk. PC. Alright, it's not. Train. Okay, park, town, city, office. Plop, 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 plop. Spaghetti. don't think we're looking at a food, but I'll try spaghetti anyway, just because you said it. Restaurant? I feel like if it was restaurant, it would give us high for food, right? So I don't feel like it's going to be restaurant, but we could try like mall or something. Okay, office is 38 away, so sundial. That is an off-the-wall guess, but we'll try it. Mayor? Ooh, it liked that. Maybe it's like council. Maybe it's hall. City hall. Senator? It pulled politician very low though. Monument. Monument. No, it doesn't like it at all. It finds it rather stinky. My brain is made out of mashed potato. Do you ever feel like your brain's made out of mashed potato, or is that just me? It has to do with animals would be your guess due to horse being so close. Isn't a horse right down the bottom? This horse. Horse is pretty low, dude. The closest is mare. And not that type of mare. The other mare. The homophone of this mare. And that's probably why office is so high, because a mare holds office. Hey ya, spider bang. What up, you banging spiders? Awesome. Parliament. Parliament. Okay. It doesn't like that. Congress? Election? Vote. Hey, Catzilla! What's up? What's up yourself? We're playing your favorite game. Look at Catzilla watching me on both platforms, helping me get those elusive YouTube hours. White House? I don't know if it will let us have White House because it's 2 words. Oh, it did. I have all my requirements to make YouTube, not YouTube partner, Twitch partner, except for 75 concurrent viewers. Because nobody watches me. President? Ooh. Except for you guys, because you guys are cool. Country? It could be country. It could even be state, actually. Should try that. County? Oh, county is so high. The word county is so high. Look how high the word county is. My short was fun today. Or the one talking about putting it in the wrong hole. Seat. No. I I did state already. It wasn't that high. I don't live in America. What else do they have besides... I know they have counties. Like jurisdiction, maybe? Jurisdiction. It's going to be spelled wrong. Yeah, how do you spell jurisdiction? Dyslexia. Make you sexier. Bounty? It was about the microphone USB. Yeah, it was like about not me being able to not put the USB plug in the right hole. All right, county. Maybe it's fair. They have county fairs, right? Election or parliament. We've tried both of those, Catzilla. We've tried them and they failed us. Our highest words are office, mayor, and county. County being 4. So county is super. Maybe parish. Parish is 35. Okay. It could be an English thing as well. Oh yeah, check out my most recent short, guys. There you go. Hyperbovian, put it in the chat. Alright, so we're looking at like something small. Town, city, suburb, community, county. Okay, it's not that. Court is 52. Maybe it's like a sheriff or something. They're to do with like counties, I think. It was sheriff! Guys, it was sheriff. Did you just freaking see what I did? Did you just freaking see what I did? Guys, I'm on fire tonight. I got the Wordle. I got the connections. I may have gotten my Shakespeare plays mixed up. I may have gotten Hamlet and Macbeth mixed up with each other. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Because I found the word sheriff. I was thinking like county sheriff. And I was like, ooh. Do you want me to play Horsel? Oh my goodness. All right, let's play one more game of this and then we'll play Horsel. Is it something sus? Is it something sus? Am I going to get in trouble? Is it suspicious? The sheriff of Not Your Mum? Exactly. The Sheriff of Nottingham. Alright guys, I'm just gonna have a quick break of a few minutes and I will be back momentarily. What am I clicking on, Hyperbovian? Did I put the mic on? I think I did. Maybe I didn't turn it off. Oh my goodness. Mic just went? Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm good. Oh, it's my short. I unplugged it and went to plug it back in. And because you linked it to people to click on, not for me. Yeah, that's okay. I don't know. Oh, look, I'm wearing the same outfit. Look, guys. It's Panda Inception. Panda Inception. Is this a dream? Okay, I got confused. Look, guys, I'm a bimbo. Sometimes I can guess words and stuff, but I'm still not very bright, you know? I'm still getting confused about life. All right. How to play? Oh, I don't know how to play this. Click grass tiles to place walls. You have limited walls. Horses can't move diagonally or over water. Enclosed cherries give +3. This seems like I might not have the brain power to play this, guys. This sounds complicated. Portals connect distant cells. The horses can teleport through them. Just like real life. I love it when my horse teleports. Do you guys think I'll ever be rich enough to own a horse? Do you think I could get a husband that would, like, buy me a horse? Just be a rich girl doing rich girl things. I wonder. Could I do it? Alright, so the horses can't go over water. They can go through portals. Can I move? Oh, so I'm moving the grass. Whoa. Sorry, I got the sneezels. You can click on the blocks to make a paddock. When your paddock makes sense, it will light up. Wow, I need to learn how to sneeze like a girl because I kind of sneeze like a bloke. Do you reckon? I don't understand what I'm doing, to be honest. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. It says to move the green like the grass, but like how? I probably need to watch someone do this. You want to place your blocks so your horse doesn't escape? But I don't understand what I'm moving and what I'm doing. Like, that's my major contention here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch someone else play this, guys. I don't understand it. And I'm too tired to work out how to play it, so sorry. That's what happens when you have lupus and ADHD and a swollen brain. So yeah, I don't know. I gotta watch the gameplay on YouTube, yeah, because otherwise I won't. It was like when I first was trying to work out how to play like Connections, I had to watch like somebody else play it to like understand it or play it a few times. Like you know, dyslexia and lupus and being tired, I do have a learning disability. And even though sometimes I can be very smart, you know, it's not an IQ thing, it's just yeah, I just have trouble sometimes. I just have trouble sometimes, so yeah. We'll come back to that once I learn how to play it. Because it's like, move the grass blocks, and I'm like, are the grass blocks moving? What's happening? And very confusing. Maybe I should play Tetris. Tetris is supposed to be good for people with PTSD to play before they go to sleep. Gun? Ooh, that's a naughty word. Ooh! The naughty word is high. Pew, 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 pew. Bullet. Police. Army. Magazine. Clip. Knife? You call that a knife? This is a knife. I see you. Oh, it was a knife. Wow, that was very fast. That was like 12 guesses. That's crazy. So fast. Yeah. That was insane. All right, now we got to play one more. Now we got to play one more because that one was too fast. Previous game. Random. Type a word. Plop. Cat. Dog. Forest. Mountain. City. Family. Tiger. Mammal. Goat. Huh. Horse. Pet. Mouse. Field. Alright, our highest words are goat, dog, and cat. Milk. Ooh. Cow. No. Alright, why is milk so high? Play MetaZoo. It's like this, but all animals. Mother. Lactate. Food. Suspicious. Dairy, egg, and yogurt. Ooh, egg is high. I already tried farm. Bacon is really high. Bacon is green, guys. We're finally in the green. Bacon. What about steak? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, steak isn't high. Breakfast. Nah, it didn't like breakfast. Pig. Pig and bacon are the highest. Yummy, 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 yummy. What about pork? What about halal? No. Alright. Skillet. Oh yeah, that's what Americans call a pan, right? Oh, that's so high. What about griddle? They like to cook bacon on that thing, right? You don't know that word? How do you spell it? Okay, that's 24. Pan is number 2. What else do they cook with? What? Grill. A tray. Alright, pan is number 2. What's close to a pan that's not a pan? I thought they said griddle. A sheet. A stove. A burner. What skillet? That's what they call a pan in America. I think it's a certain type of pan, but whenever I watch like an American frying something and they just have a pan, they're like, put this in your skillet. And I'm like, what the fuck is a skillet? Oh, it's a pan. Okay, why don't you say pan? Okay? Oh my god. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. Alright. Roast? Yeah. Fry? Ooh, that's a good word. Hello, Pork Tay. We were just talking about you. We were talking about bacon. Bacon. Spatula? Ooh, I like it. Tongs. Steamed hams. The aurora borealis contained entirely within your kitchen. May I see? May I please see? Cookware. I don't think it will let us, but we'll see. Oh, it did. Oven. what's that thing they call it? Like a broiler? They call like a grill a broiler? Oh, okay. Let me have it, but I didn't rank it very high. Microwave. Broiler is British. I've only ever heard Americans say a broiler. British say grilled because they call the same thing we call a grill. Like the thing in your oven that like is just at the top and you like put your cheese on toast under it. I swear to God they call it that. I've only ever heard. We tried pot. I tried pot immediately after pan and it's not. I can't think of anything it can be. Like, what's similar to a pan? Pots and pans. You got them backwards. Butter. Oh, it could be like oil or something. Okay, oil is 3 and pan is... We tried fried. It's not fried. Lard. Now we're just thinking of things we can cook in. Margarine, maybe? How do you spell that? Margarine? Broth? Okay, oil and pan are the highest. Olive. Canola. Braise, saute. This is hard. This is incredibly hard. Heat. I don't think it's going to be that. Chicken. Yummy. It ain't chicken, but it's not chicken. Temperature. Biscuit. Pancake. I already tried pancake. Okay, our top words are pan and oil and skillet. I mean, it's leading us somewhere very specific. Butter, fry, skillet, oil, and pan being the top. Oil being number 3, pan being number 2. Onion. Did I do cook? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we did. Hash. I don't think it's a food. I think it's something that you use to cook. Maybe it's like salt. What else? You would season your food. You would put oil in. You would put it in a pan. Garnish? Maybe. I don't think that's going to be close, but... I don't know. Help me. Spoon. Spoon is pretty high, but it's not that. Fork. It's not spatula. I thought it was gonna be like spatula. Fork. Help us! Somebody help us. We can't get it. Fry pan? I mean, you like the word pan a lot. There's gotta be like a specific pan that they use in America. Does anybody know? Because I know the word skillet that they call their pans, but I don't understand. Hot plate? I mean, we tried burner, and that wasn't very high. Barbecue? I don't think it's gonna be barbecue. Hot pot? Like Chinese hot pot? Wok. Ooh. No barbecue is fucked. This is almost as hard as horse. Probably. Propane. Gas. Are we just gonna give up, guys? We're so close. We guessed the second word. Like, why can't we get the first word? What do Americans call pots and pans? Like, they must have a special name for something. I know, like, they cook stuff on a griddle. That's why I wrote that. What's 4 and 5? We don't know. We've got 6 and 7. Oh no, not the 6, 7 people. Kitchenware. Yum yum. Chips. Delicious. Garlic. I always fry garlic. Delicious. Kitchenware right over there. And I'm a woman, so I don't have to ask where the kitchen is. I intuitively know. I never have to ask Catzilla. I never have to ask kitchenware because I can feel it in my ovaries. You know, they're like, you know how like some migratory birds can just like know how to like where they're supposed to migrate to? They feel it like in their hollow little bird bones. I feel where the kitchen is in my ovaries and my hollow little bird bones. The frustration makes the alcohol that's more appealing. Yes, alcohol raises your IQ. That's why the government doesn't want you to drive on it, because they don't want you to find out that you could drive in the Formula 1. They don't want you to know that you could be an F1 driver. So that's why drink driving is illegal. It's a conspiracy. Bowl, glove, and board. Ooh, bowl. In their hollow little bird bones is savage. Yeah, I have hollow little bird bones. That's why I work out. That's why I always drink my calcium and go to the gym. Because I don't want to get osteoporosis. Because most women get osteoporosis. And it's a serious problem. And we should talk about it more, girls. Don't let your little hollow bird bones break, okay? You don't want to fall over when you're an old lady and break your hip. Drinking pure calcium. I drink Rockaby Farm protein drink with 30 grams of protein in it. But they didn't have the strawberry flavor today at the servo, so I had to get choc honeycomb, which is also very nice, but I like the strawberry one because it's pink. And I never used to like pink for a really long time until I was an adult. Then I was like, I can saucepan. Oh, we didn't try saucepan. We just tried pot. Oh, it wasn't it anyway. Sauce. Well, it's gotta be like a type of, it's gotta be like a metal thing that you use. It's gotta be like a metal thing that Americans use to cook stuff. I swear it's gonna be that. I just don't know what. Because I don't know what they be calling stuff, you know? I've heard them say griddle and I've heard them say skillet. You tried spatula. Cast iron? What's the name of that red thing? I've got one of them, but I don't know what it's called. Like those red things that you cook in. Like think about like slow cookers, Dutch ovens, those types of things. Like what are those types of things called? A pressure cooker? I was thinking more like the ones that you put on the stove. I don't think it's gonna let us have pressure cooker. Yeah. Air fryer? I don't think it's gonna be that. Casserole? A casserole? Yeah, like a casserole, like... There's a name for like those red things that you like slow cook stuff in. It's like a big heavy French thing and it's got a name. And I don't know what it is, but I have like the Aldi version of it. Rich people always give them to you as wedding presents. Like you always say rich people get it for a wedding present. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I don't know what it is. God bless Aldi. Yeah. You're hitting up Aldi for all of their deals. Bloop, 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 bloop. Plop, 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 plop. Google says it's called a brazier. He doesn't know that word, a brazier. I don't think that's what it's called. It's got a name. Yeah, it doesn't know that word. Yeah, I think it's that word. I said it's something French. And that looks French. Okay, it was not. Okay, it doesn't know any of these words. Those are not those. I've got no idea. Should we just get it to tell us? It's gonna come up and we're gonna go, ah, we're so stupid. Nekonatsu skewers. Alright, we'll try skewers. You think we've been on it? It's gonna be so obvious it is. You know what? We're just gonna... The word was grease. The word was grease. That's why oil was so high. The word was grease. Are you kidding me? The word was grease. Why wasn't lard higher? Because lard's basically grease. And then why wasn't the word car higher? Because I tried car and that was really low. Because if car and oil were both high, then we would have been able to guess it. That is so annoying. That is so annoying, Contexto, you stupid stinky head. Oh my goodness. Think about your life choices. Ridiculous. Ridiculous behavior. Contexto or whatever that game's called. Disgusting. Oh, it's cheese. White cheese, yogurt, eggs, butter, tomatoes, peppers, parsley, garlic, and onions. This dish is a white brine cheese, often made from cow, sheep, or goat milk. It's creamy yet crumbly with a tangy and slightly salty flavor. Commonly used in salads, pastries, and as toppings, it resembles feta but has a unique taste. Its versatility makes it popular in both cooked and fresh dishes, adding depth and richness to a variety of culinary creation. We'll try Greece, even though it's not feta. Turkey. That writing's not Turkey, but that doesn't mean it's not Turkey. Macedonia. Oh, they call it North Macedonia. Where's South Macedonia? I have questions. That's okay. It borders Greece, Turkey, and North Macedonia. Serbia, Croatia. Yeah, we could be looking at the Balkans. They definitely have Cyrillics, which is why I went. They still use Cyrillics in Serbia, but they also use accented Latin. Bulgaria. Well, we got all the countries that border it. All right. Ooh. I'm so hungry, guys. Glutinous rice flour, sweet potato starch, pork, bamboo shoots, mushrooms, shrimp, soy sauce, sugar water, chestnuts, garlic, shallots, and cilantro. What do you get when you ask for a palmy at the pub? They call them palmers in Melbourne, and it's really weird. And now I say palmer. And now instead of scallop, when I want a potato scallop, I ask for a potato cake. Otherwise, they pretend they don't know what I want. And it's racist. And it's racist. And it's racist against me. And I've had enough. Had enough of it. This dish is a deliciously unique snack consisting of a chewy, translucent dough made from sweet potato starch, filled with a savory mixture of pork, bamboo shoots, and mushrooms. The filling is seasoned with soy sauce and pepper, providing a delightful contrast with the smooth texture of the dough. Often served with a sweet and tangy sauce, this dish offers a satisfying blend of flavors and textures. I would say it's probably China. That's a good guess. China is warm. Let's have a look. Well, it's definitely Asian. Does it want us to go south? I think maybe it does. Yeah, we could try Singapore. No. Alright, we're gonna try Vietnam. Vietnam is warm. Vietnam and China are both warm. Taiwan. Correct. Good job, Neko Natsu. We appreciate you. Next round. Wheat flour, mung bean flour, coconut milk, egg yolks, sugar, and gold leaf. Ooh, so pretty. This dish is an exquisite dessert featuring delicate flower-shaped golden sweets crafted from egg yolk, coconut milk, and sugar. It symbolizes prosperity and wealth, often adorned with a small piece of gold leaf. Smooth and creamy in texture, it boasts a subtle sweetness and a rich flavor. Traditionally served on special occasions, it represents good fortune and success, making it a valued gift or offering. Yeah, these are so pretty. Wheat flour, mung bean flour, coconut, egg yolks, sugar, and gold leaf. Ooh. So pretty. You feel like they're the most Chinese thing ever? I mean, it could be a Lunar New Year thing. Kind of looks like it could be. So that could also be anywhere in Asia. It's also got... It's also like on a banana leaf or something. So maybe like... Thai? Try Thailand. It's Thai! Neko Natsu is on a roll, everybody. Their guesses are great. Alright. Well, we sucked, so we gotta go again. We gotta redeem ourselves in the eyes of the food gods. We have to... Yeah, we have to make up for our failings. Eggplant, tomatoes, garlic, eggs, olive oil, turmeric, salt, black pepper, optional onion, green pepper, and lemon juice. This dish is a flavorful and smoky eggplant dip made with grilled eggplant, tomatoes, garlics, and eggs. The eggplants are charred. Alright, I think this is gonna be like a baba ganoush adjacent thing. So I reckon we try Turkey and then like Lebanon and all those countries next, but we'll see. This dish is a flavorful and smoky eggplant dip made with... Did I just read that? Beaten eggs are added for a creamy texture. Commonly served with flatbread, it offers a delightful blend of savory and smoky flavors with a hint of spice, perfect for a hearty appetizer. Yeah, we'll try Turkey first. Borders Turkey. As if Baba Ganoush had a car crash with shakshuka. I grew up around so many Lebanese people, I should be able to say that, but my brain is broken. Where are we going? Let's try. It was Iran. It was Iran. That's why it's similar to like Arabic and Turkish, but not quite. That makes sense. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, I think we had this one before. Flour, sugar, eggs, butter, cocoa powder, milk, baking powder, vanilla extract, coffee, heavy cream, chocolate, gelatin, water, and rum. I think this was from Romania, but it's kind of like a mud cake, but with rum. Lebanese food is so good. It is so good. This dish is a decadent dessert featuring layers of rich chocolate sponge cake. It is filled and covered with a smooth velvety chocolate ganache, adding to its luxurious texture. Often topped with a glossy glaze, this elegant treat is perfect for special occasions. Alright, I think I remember this being Romania or Bulgaria, so I'm gonna go with Romania. Oh, I was right. It's a Joffrey cake. It's Joffrey. Everybody remember Game of Thrones? Dun, 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 dun. It's making you want to go to Woolies. Yeah, I'm getting a mud cake for my birthday. My birthday's in March, guys. It's Pisces season. It's Pisces season. I'm a fish. I'm a fish. I'm a fishy girl. Maybe that's why I love koi fish so much. Maybe that's why I'm so obsessed with like having a koi pond. Think about it. I should move over here actually, so you guys can kind of see more. All right, phyllo dough, ground meat, beef or lamb, onions, garlic, parsley, eggs, salt, pepper, cumin, olive oil, potatoes, cheese, and lemon wedges. All right, this is giving like Mediterranean, like Turkey, Greek vibes. Yeah, it's probably Turkish or Greek. It could be either. I know they don't like each other, but sorry guys, your foods are kind of similar sometimes. I know, don't shoot me. Don't shoot the messenger, but you know. The dish involves creating a filling with mincemeat, onions, parsley, cinnamon, and seasoning. The mixture is wrapped in thin pastry sheets, then folded into triangles. Each triangle is secured with a flour paste brushed with egg wash and fried until golden brown and crispy. Serve hot, often accompanied by a lemon wedge for a flavorful and crunchy appetizer. Let's go with tequila tequino. Turkey is warm. Maybe it's like Bulgaria or somewhere. You've run out of bed sheets and you're under 2 knitted blankies? Why, are you cold? What's happening? What's happening with your bedding situation? Okay, I better stop guessing. You legit have nothing to put over yourself? Oh, don't make me sad. Why don't you have any more blankies? What happened to all your blankies? Do you have a jumper? Can you put a jumper on? Can you put on a pair of socks and a jumper? Why is it cold where you are? Is it cold where I am? I don't know. I have the aircon on. I don't know. Yeah, put on some socks and a jumper. And maybe a scarf if you're cold. Algeria? It's saying that Turkey and Bulgaria are warm, so I don't think North Africa is gonna be probably a good answer. Serbia? Serbia or Croatia, I was thinking. $20 is cold in Queensland. Yeah, it is. It's definitely cold for this time of year. I have no idea. I want to say like, it's definitely got like Mediterranean vibes. So you want to say like Croatia or something? We are pointing south on some. Could be Algeria or Egypt. Oh, I said no to the person that said Algeria. I'm sorry, person, if you were right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my Neko Natsu. I'm so sorry, my little Neko. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Pasta, beetroot, ricotta, parmesan cheese, butter, poppy seeds, nutmeg, salt, black pepper, flour, eggs, pumpkin, spinach, and cinnamon. Well, we should just try Italy. This dish consists of half-moon-shaped pasta dumplings typically filled with vibrant mixtures of red beets, potatoes seasoned with nutmeg, often served with a savory topping of melted butter. Actually, I'm going to try. Of poppy seeds and grated cheese, the pasta presents a delightful contrast of sweet and earthy flavors. It's a visually striking dish with the beet filling lending a captivating color to the pasta, creating an inviting culinary experience. Italy. Ooh. I think this might be Italy as well. Oh, I'm so hungry. bread, olive oil, garlic, tomatoes, basil, mozzarella. I just wanted to say it like that. Balsamic vinegar, prosciutto, ricotta, mushrooms, and anchovies. This dish features small slices of toasted or grilled bread topped with a variety of ingredients, creating a delightful, versatile appetizer. Typically, toppings include combinations such as tomatoes, cheeses, cured meats, or vegetables, often drizzled with olive oil or balsamic vinegar. Bruschetta, I think, maybe. The crisp texture of the bread pairs beautifully with the flavorful toppings, making it a popular choice for gatherings and parties as a savory bite-sized treat. Crostini. Mamma mia. You are crostini. Please get out of here, sir. You are crostini. That's what I would call people that are crusty. See, we got a low score and now we're a gastronomical genius. Just on the next try. Never give up on your dreams, guys. You're just a few answers away from becoming a genius. Ow, I just hit my arm. Unlike me, who maims herself sitting in a chair. Oh my goodness. One more game because I want to. New game? Alright, we'll play a new game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Inspirational stuff. Okay, apparently we're guessing an animal. Find this animal. Where's Catzilla? They know all the animals. They work with all the animals. I can't remember, Catzilla. Do you work at a zoo? I think you said you worked at a zoo. Or like some type of animal place. I don't know, an animal place. Alright, let's try cat. Oh, we only have 20 guesses? Eutheria, also called Plancetalia, is the clade consisting of placental mammals and all therian mammals that are more closely related to placentals than to marsupials. Okay, so they're closely related to the other thing. Not marsupials. Maybe it's a panda. Okay, we're looking for something over here. Somebody give me a guess, because I'm just guessing and I don't know what I'm doing. Need a hint? No, we don't need a hint. Alright, I think... No, not a carnivore. Yeah, I know, it's saying it's not a carnivore, but why is the giant panda... Oh, because pandas used to eat meat. I need to learn what these words mean, because I don't know. Elephant? You win! It's the African bush elephant! If you click them, it gives a definition. Oh, well. Whoopsie. Alright. I want to guess octopus. Protostomia is the clade of animals once thought to be characterized by the formation of the organism's mouth before its anus during embryonic development. Maybe it's a worm. What's the definition of the other group? This one? Le Photrozoa is a clade of protostome animals with the spiralia, and taxon was established as a monophyletic group based on molecular evidence. The clade includes animals like annelids, mollusks, bryozoans, and brachiopods. Did you know that my cousin has a PhD in marine biology? If they heard me saying all of this, they would smack me in the head and say, "Why are you so dumb, cousin?" And I'll say, "Well, I studied sociology, baby." Okay, we're getting closer. Neoptera is a classification group that includes most orders of the winged insects, specifically those that can flex their wings over their abdomen. This in contrast with the more basal orders of winged insects, which are unable to flex their wings in this way. Cockroach. Good old cocky. Cock. Okay. Yeah, it could be a dragonfly or it could be a locust. Orthoptera is an order of insects that comprises of the grasshopper, locusts, and crickets, including closely related insects such as bush crickets or katydids and wheater? Cicada. Ooh. Cicada. Do. I did it! I did it! Hello, portal locked. What's up? What's happening? We did it, guys. We did it. It was a cricket. Not that type of cricket, Hyperbovian. Not that type of cricket. Put the bat away. Should we do one more? Yeah, let's do one more. You're here with your mate Portalocked. We're just playing a game and thought we'd pop in for a sec. Oh, hey Kay, what's up? What's cracking? Did you sort out your interpersonal problem with that person? With that person who will remain nameless? Actually, I don't remember what their name was. If you told me, I don't remember. One more, let's go. Find this animal. Alright, let's try cat. Just because I like cats. Yes. Alright, this is Lorasa Etheria. Is a superorder of placental mammals that groups together true insectivores, bats, carnivorians, pangolins, even-toed ungulates, odd-toed ungulates, and all their extinct relatives. Okay. I mean, there's a picture of an echidna there, so... fruit. Fruit bat. I want it to be Australian, so I'm just... Alright, well this is where we are. Cat, something, and fruit bat. That's a hedgehog. Is it? It's right next to a fruit bat, so I just assumed it was an echidna. I'll try hedgehog then. I mean, I'm pretty sure that echidnas eat bugs. But... echidnas look different. I can't even tell from the picture. Kind of the same thing. I don't think I've ever like seen an echidna. Yeah, an echidna. I've never seen Nicole Kidman up close before, guys. I've never seen Nicole Kidman. How rude. How rude of her. That was me trying to say echidna. I somehow ended up saying Nicole Kidman. You've seen them in the bush? I've never seen one in the bush. What animals do I see in the bush? I've seen brown snakes, black snakes, a lot of bats, wallabies, kangaroos, wombats. Yeah, I don't know. Just never seen a... I've seen a platypus before. I think that's pretty rare, but I've seen one. You didn't tell her that the drama got a whole lot worse. Oh, I know that the dude showed up at your friend's mum's house or something. I was like, yeah, that's crossing a boundary, young man. Maybe snakes? Snakes eat rats. Snake. Just a normal snake. It's a mammal. I was just, somebody in YouTube was giving me a suggestion, so I was just following their suggestion, you know. I'm trying to be inclusive. What's this, an armadillo? Or an armadillo, as I used to think it was called? Armadillo. But I used to think it was a dildo. I just said that, but I'm repeating myself because it's fun. Evil YouTube people. They're trying their best. Oh, an aardvark. I think that's an aardvark. Even-toed ungulates. I don't even know what that means. A penguin? I didn't think it's a penguin. And something that eats bugs. I think penguins eat fishies. Pangolin? Didn't they start off the virus that can't be named? Or at least that's what they were trying to say at like the wet market or whatever. Was that the thing? Is that a moose? Try cow? Yeah, let's try cow. Or buffalo or something. Anteater? I think that's an aardvark, and I think I tried that. Let me try again, but... Yeah, I think that's an aardvark, and I tried it already. Let's try rhino, seeing there's a picture of it there. Oh, I win! I could have just looked at the picture. It tells you the answer. After the last update, it kind of died out. And he's just been gone for a month. But at 3 AM, you got a big law drop with him doing major bro code violations. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Look, like, if people can't it just goes to show that you probably did the right thing by kicking him out of your friendship group, because like people that behave like that, it's better to, like, they're gonna act a bit psycho when you get rid of them, and they'll chuck their tantrums. And they'll, you know, they might do like little revengey things, but eventually they'll move on. But the more you let these people into your lives, the more damage they can do. So it's better to like chuck them now. But yeah, it sounds like he's got some cluster B situation going on, because you're an adult and you should be able to regulate your emotions by now and behave like an adult and accept people's boundaries. And if you can't, it means there's something wrong with you, you know? Like, get some help. Get some help. Yeah, we don't like cluster Bs. We don't like them. What's a cluster B? A cluster B personality type includes things like borderline personality, histrionic personality disorder, narcissistic personality disorder, so on and so forth. They're classified as cluster B personality disorders. Actually, I think antisocial personality disorders cluster B as well. So that's like psychopathy, stuff like that. Yeah. It's the, you know, the girls that like are very like always screaming and throwing things around. They typically have borderline personality disorder. It's like, it's just essentially all of them. I mean, you can read about them. There's a lot of information about them. The DSM-5 will give you a better understanding. But yeah, just a rudimentary Google search will but you'll know if you ever encounter somebody with those particular sets of pathology. It's yeah, they are they're out there, guys. They are out there. Anyway, we won. It was a rhinoceros. Beautiful princesses, beautiful princess disorder indeed. He knows where you live. He's kind of violent. He doesn't have a reason to hold back. Well, Kay, honestly, call the police. Call the police. If he tries to fuck with you, call the police, because like, he's an adult. I'm guessing he's like 19, 20, 21, around the same age as you guys. He's old enough to know that there are repercussions for his actions. I think I told you about a girl with borderline personality disorder that was stalking me, that Beck girl. She took her own life a few years after I cut her off. But she did some fucked up shit to me, and I ended up having to just call the cops. I had to talk to her sister. I had to talk to her mom. I'm like, this is out of hand. Like, this is so out of hand. There's nothing scarier than a borderline personality disorder girl who has a lesbian crush on you that you reject. Genuinely scary shit. But yeah, I was her friend for like 5 years, so she knew all like this really personal stuff about me. You might actually have nightmares. He might suddenly do something since he's so unpredictable, and we won't have the chance to call the cops. Have you guys considered taking out an AVO out against him? I used to be a social worker in New South Wales, so if you guys want to know about the process of getting out an AVO, or you can just Google it. It's actually not that hard. You just got to rock up to your local court and do it, and just tell the magistrate why you have a reasonable belief that like, and then that way he won't be allowed within, you know, he won't be allowed to go to your place of residence. He won't be able to contact you. He won't be able to do all of that stuff. That might be the go, I reckon. Because he does sound like he is unable to regulate his emotions, and he seems very vindictive, and that's, yeah, I've been in that place with a few people in my life, because like I'm too nice to people. I'm very empathetic. I like, you know, and I end up giving people way more chances than they deserve. And so I actually live in Melbourne, not because of that stalker, but because of a stalker that did some really fucked up shit to me, which will never go into because I don't talk about it. But yeah, I would definitely recommend getting an AVO. It's not that hard. And yeah, I'm sure your parents will also help you with it. If I understand you've probably never been to court before and it's a little bit scary. But I'm a social worker, so I do them all the time. I do IVOs and stuff like that in Victoria. They're not that hard. They're honestly not that hard. And they usually grant them, right? Because they would rather grant them than not grant them in case something happens. And then people blame the courts. Like, oh, he was violent and she tried to get an AVO and they wouldn't let her, blah, 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 blah. So they're more likely than not But it sounds like you've got like really adequate grounds to get one, honestly. So I would go with that. That would be my suggestion. But yeah, let's play some World Guesser, I guess. And then we'll go to bed. But yeah, you should be able to find, if you Google how to get an AVO in New South Wales, you should be able to find it. And if you need extra help, you boys are smart, so you'll probably work it out. It's not that hard. I can do it, so how hard can it be? I think we might be somewhere. I don't know. India? Yeah, I think we're in India. Oasis classes. We're gonna go learn how to play Morning Glory. Is that what we do here? What do we do? Kota. Where's Kota? India? I don't know. It sounds like it's in India. This is KA. No, that doesn't stand for that. I don't know. I'm just gonna go here. Close enough. This Canada? I feel like this might be Canada. Give way? I will not. I will not give way. Actually, are we driving on the left side of the road? Smith's Greymouth. No idea. Wait, could it be New Zealand? Because am I tripping, or are we... This looks like Melbourne. No, it doesn't. Where in Melbourne does this look like? Oh, I guess maybe like out near the Dandies. Yeah, actually, you might be right. But I think it's going to be New Zealand. There can't be... many places it can be. Because there are not that many... Well, there's a Woolworths, but again, they have them... Okay, there's gum trees. Probably have those in New Zealand, though. Putini House? What the fuck is Putini House? What's happening? I think this is Australia or New Zealand. 100% New Zealand. Look, it's got the fern. That means it's New Zealand, doesn't it? Because these mountains don't look like Australian mountains. I don't know. But there's palm trees. What is happening? West Coast. That's New Zealand? I think it's New Zealand. Because first it gave Canada vibes. It's definitely not giving Australian vibes. Like, it's definitely not. Greymouth? I feel like... Toronto? Yeah, but they don't drive on the left side. They don't drive on the left side of the... Like, the only countries that drive on the left are Australia, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, Ireland, and... Is there anywhere else? I don't know. I don't think there's anywhere else. There's not many countries that drive on the correct side of the road. I said Japan, but this isn't Japan. Yeah, I think it's New Zealand. It's definitely not Australia, unless it's like Tasmania or something. But then again, it doesn't look... Alright, let's see if we can see a greymouth. Do you reckon this is North or South Island? I'm just gonna go here. I don't know. 156 k's away. I mean, New Zealand's pretty small, but I still feel like that's pretty good. works. I don't know, that looks like Scandinavian writing on the road. Either that or Germany. German? Deutsch? Deutsch, Deutsch, Deutsch. Deutsch, 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 Deutsch. Deutsch, Deutsch. Deutsch, Deutsch, Deutsch. Ooh. My life is flashing before my eyes, guys. What's happening? What does this say? Forenhof. Would you like to Forenhof? Would you like to make party at the Forenhof? Doof, 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 doof. You're looking for more players and stuff for your gaming sessions? It's fun. I'll have a look at it. I gotta go to work tomorrow though, so I gotta go to bed after I stream. Cause I'm not a healthy person. I need a lot of sleep. That's why I've got to become a big streamer, so I can just sit at home and earn money while I talk shit on the... You don't think I read your message? I probably didn't. I was trying to guess where we were. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I don't read every single message because otherwise, like, I get confused. I work a 9 to 5. Yeah, I'm an adult. I'm an adult who doesn't have, like, parents. So, if I don't work, then I'll die in the gutter. So, yep. It's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. You want to get back into Minecraft? Sounds like they've got a server, Hyperboovian. Sounds like they'd be doing stuff on there. You know what? I'm gonna go Norway. Why not? I have nothing to suggest that it's Norway. It's Germany. Alright, well, stand corrected. My arm is sore from clicking, dude. You should make me a Minecraft server. You knew it was Germany? I know, but the mountains threw me off. The mountains threw me off, Hyperbovian. I don't know, just all of a sudden looked like there would be some hot Viking guys hanging out, you know? Something about the hot Viking guys thinking about them made me forget where I was, you know? It happens sometimes. I think this is Turkey. Yeah, I think this is Turkey. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. Techie yeah, techie no. I don't know why I think that's so funny. Sorry, guys. I got something wrong with my brain. I mean, that's pretty obvious to you all by now. I feel like you all know that there's something wrong with my brain. Do you know what I really love about Minecraft? Is I really like the baby villagers when they jump on the bed. That's so cute. And I like the little golem dudes. It's so wholesome. They're so cute. Aww. Oh, and I can have a pet black cat and call it Nori. And I can call the other one Night. I can get two of them. And I can call the other one Nightshade, like my cat that I used to have, but she died because she was old. We could raid the villagers. No, leave the villagers alone. They're my friends. They're so cute. Alright, we got some Arabic. What does that say in English? Car cleaning and polishing. Well, that helps me heaps. Thanks, appreciate it. Thanks for nothing, Mr. Sign. Grilled meat, hell yeah. Oh. Let's go over here. Let's go. Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Egypt. I'm not sure actually. See if we can find some English signs. Yeah, we could give that a crack. Sorry about that, guys. I got the sneezes. Alright, well, I should probably go. Gotta have a shower before I go to bed and all that stuff. I wanna get into bed before midnight. I got some chores to do, gotta have a shower, all that stuff, so but thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And Kay, let me know how you go and if you want to take out an AVO or something. Like, I recommend it. Because then even if he contacts you or tries to talk to you, he can get arrested. It might, like, or like at least get spoken to by the police. It might like make him sort of grow up and look at his actions. I reckon an AVO at this stage for you boys is and all the parties involved, all the residences that you know he's aware of, every member getting out an AVO. That's my suggestion. If I were you, that's what I would be doing. But yeah, girls be washing their hairs. They do. Dude, it's so hard being a girl. You got to do your skincare before you go to bed. Oh my god, it's a whole thing. Anyway, we've all got our 12-step Korean skincare routines. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Bye.